where they're asking you to get it back from your daughter and you're like, oh, my daughter needs to calm down first. Do you even see how that my daughter stole somebody's bracelet, but you know what? I can't approach her yet. She needs to calm down. 2025 CR 005793 State versus Quinette Perry. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Tiffany Seattle for Ms. Perry.
And is your first name Quinette?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Perry, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it
Yes, ma'am.
and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
I believe we are waiving the punishment enhancement.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Ms. Perry, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're charged with theft of property, $2,500, less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe she was.
Ms. Perry, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 1 year in the state jail facility. There's an $800 fine, and the state is recommending community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense, state?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand
Yes, ma'am.
any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Amelia Gomez or Angelica Gonzalez, and the anti-theft course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state in this case, there's no restitution.
No, Judge.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. We're waiting PSI.
All right. You want to explain to me, or maybe your counsel can explain to me, why are you doing this?
Your Honor, we believe, just based on the facts of this case, that's best to just go ahead and agree to the plea offer that the state gave us. As far as sentencing goes and accepting these terms, we think they're the most favorable to her. The last time she has been in trouble was in 2017.
Yes.
And she hasn't been in trouble since. She's been clean. She's been trying to take care of her kids. She's a full-time caretaker for her son, who has also mental health and behavioral issues. Her daughter has since learned her lesson. Her daughter is now an adult. She's no longer a juvenile.
But has she really learned her lesson? Because what I'm reading in the stipulation is she's the one who ended up pawning the bracelet.
Yes, Judge, at the direction of her daughter, Precious. But Precious has since,
Well, wait a minute. So during this time, how old was Precious?
I can speak. When this incident took place, she was 16. Her and the other little girl were minors.
Okay, so Precious is 16 and Precious
Now
told you
she's
to,
18.
yeah, no. But that at this time when Precious was,
Have an ID upon it. She was gonna give it back, but when the ISD kept pressuring her, she shut down. She didn't give it back.
and so she gave it to you and told you to pawn it. Okay, that doesn't make any sense
To
to me.
get her money back from the little girl that stole from her.
I don't know what's happening in this world. Because no. Here's the thing. As a parent,
You know,
if this other minor stole $20 from your daughter over the summertime, and what I'm reading in the stipulations, she didn't steal it. Another one of her relatives stole it, who's probably not a good parent or a good relative. And then your daughter decides to steal a Pandora bracelet from this little girl, which probably costs more than $20. And then I'm reading in the stipulations where they're asking you to get it back from your daughter, and you're like, oh, my daughter needs to calm down first. Do you even see how that my daughter stole somebody's bracelet, but you know what? I can't approach her yet. She needs to calm down. And then she doesn't calm down, and they're like, hey, you need to turn this bracelet over now. You say, and then you tell them, well, you're not getting it. How about them apples? And then you're telling me your 16-year-old daughter comes to you and says, this is the bracelet. I need you to pawn it. And you being the adult in this situation is listening to your 16-year-old daughter to go pawn a bracelet that you know is stolen. Do you see?
it was 2 years ago. And like I said, when I made them choices back then, it ain't nothing like now. I made a wrong choice back then when I shouldn't have. Like I told her, and like I was telling the other mom, me and the other mom, we got into it, we're doing it over. We should have gave her money back. My daughter shouldn't have did that.
Well, according to the stipulations, the minor is not even the one who stole $20 from your daughter. It's some other relative.
It was the minors who did it.
I'm just telling you what's in the stipulations,
I
but
just-
y'all
okay.
stipulated too.
Yes, ma'am.
And even if she did it, I don't know why you would think 2 years ago that it would be okay to take this Pandora bracelet and pawn it. And how much money did you get for the Pandora bracelet?
$40 that she took from her.
No, according to this, it was only $20 that a relative took.
The girl stole it from my house and my daughter's room. That's what I was at. This, when my daughter took her bracelet, it was at school. When I was talking to the mom and the stepdad about this, they didn't want to hear nothing about it.
Your Honor, I believe at the time she thought she was writing her daughter, putting her daughter in the right and making her, even with the money at the, now in hindsight, wasn't the best parenting decision. It was in the heat of the moment. She's since learned that probably think about all things before doing something so reckless. And she understands that now. We've had several long talks about this one.
That's why Precious, yeah, her ass is getting a job. She's old enough now. She got something like that. She got.
See, we're still in the same position. Does Precious have a job?
No, she just got her ID just recently and now she's looking for a job. She has a job interview after this.
Yeah. There's going to be an $800 fine, 1 year in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years, 200 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Amelia Gomez or Angelica Gonzalez. And that's Gonzalez with a Z.
I believe so, Your Honor.
Oh, no, I'm saying that
Oh,
it's in
sorry.
Gonzalez. The anti-theft course. Field visits 1 time per month for 8 months. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations, and the MRT. And no possession of firearms. And what are the ages of the children in your home?
28, 19, 18.
Okay. No unsupervised contact with minors. Probation, is there anything else?
UA reporting.
Thank you. Regular random UAs. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Anything else?
No,
No judge.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck.
Your Honor, if I may, the plea bargain was, during the stage of felony suspended for 2 years.
Now, this is what I always have to remind people. Anything below the line is not a part of your plea bargain agreement, and you're not allowed to enter into an agreement for a length of probation time or certain conditions of probation. The only thing you're allowed to agree to is we have an agreement that she's to receive probation or a fine. But as far as conditions and length, you're not allowed to agree to that.
Understood.
All right, thank you.